morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished colleagues. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to this very important event to officially launch the Nigeria Sea for All platform. This major milestone being celebrated today is a product of hard work from the Nigerian government to address all the bottlenecks and barriers to 100% electrification in the country. Availability of verified and easily accessible data is a major requirement if any country will be able to achieve the 100% electrification target. And this is exactly the puzzle the Nigeria Sea for All platform has solved by offering the means to both plan and track progress being made. The European Union is very proud to have funded the NEST project together with the German government, as it has provided technical support to this initiative led by the Federal Ministry of Power in their quest to achieving Nigeria's Sea for All target by 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope this platform, which has been equipped with the Sea for All web map, data manager and mini-grid monitor, will provide the government, investors, project developers and other donors in the sector with accurate data for intelligence and planning resources needed to collectively work towards Nigeria's SDG 7 goal. So thank you all for attending, and I wish you a fruitful launch event.
Excellencies, dear Ms. Hommers, Head of GIZ Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. May I first of all commend all those who organized this virtual meeting of the Nigeria Sustainable Energy for All initiative on 10th November, on today. The German GIZ for the overall management of this platform, the Nigerian Energy Support Program, co-funded by Germany and the European Union and implemented by GIZ, and of course our Nigerian partners, the Ministry of Power. This is a very important and very timely initiative indeed. It is a privilege to be among so many of the prominent participants today, especially EU Ambassador Ketil Carlson, as well as the High Representatives from the Federal Ministry of Power. The German government is proudly supporting this event, which is bringing together stakeholders of the energy sector, underlining once more the importance of sustainable energy concepts in general, and in Nigeria in particular. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, providing people, private businesses and governments with sustainable energy is essential for any country in the world. It is an endeavor worth taking, also in view of reducing the negative effects of climate change. Because climate change affects societies as a whole, it affects people's health and livelihoods, as well as their security actually, as competition for ever scarcer resources is intensifying, and it affects the economy. In this connection, I would like to stress tackling the challenges of climate change and prioritizing sustainable renewable energy does not mean that the economy has to suffer. Quite on the contrary, actually. There are huge opportunities for innovation and for developing sustainable economies and societies. So the Nigeria Sustainable Energy for All initiative and its launch today is a milestone because it's offering access to digital data, delivering data-driven electrification insights, and thereby enabling better coordination and planning in the sustainable energy sector. Building on a solid databases of sustainable energy concepts can help to develop economic and ecological opportunities, and they can become an engine for sustainable growth. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, making sustainable energy a key political objective is an excellent way to provide for future generations and their well-being. And the future begins now. Decisions made today will have effects on people's lives tomorrow. Today's launch of the platform is just one step. There is more work ahead. It is not going to be an easy task, but it is a real investment in the future. I wish you all the best for today's virtual meeting, good and lively discussions, and of course, a good outcome of the Nigeria Sustainable Energy for All platform. I thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of Power, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany to Nigeria, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the European Union Delegation to Nigeria and ECOWAS, representatives of other line ministries, ladies and gentlemen. From side of GIZ, it is with great pleasure to be part of this virtual launch of the Sustainable Energy for All initiative website of Nigeria. As GIZ, we had the honor to support the Ministry of Power throughout the process, especially focusing on the central data management system, which is now an integral part of the website that is being launched today. GIZ supports Ministry of Power as part of the Nigerian Energy Support Program, which is jointly funded by the German government, the Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development, and the European Union. In setting up the second phase of this program, it became clear in our discussions with partners that one obstacle and challenge in order to bring electricity forward in this country and to cooperate with the private sector on it is the availability of data. With the support of NESP and in close collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Power and agencies across the sector, we have now achieved to jointly map out the electricity situation in 22 states in Nigeria. In those states, we now have availability of data of more than 3,000 remote villages. We have supported the mapping of 50,000 kilometers of the electricity grid, and we also have information on more than 2.6 million buildings. All of this is going to be displayed in one open source available data management system as part of the SE for All initiative, and is thus available for electrification planning for all partners in the sector, but also for the private sector to decide on their feasibilities. I'm happy that this can be launched today, and I want to congratulate Federal Ministry of Power on this huge success. And I also want to thank the partners with whom we have been able to implement this, especially our international consultancy integration. Thank you very much.
Honorable Minister of Power, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Head of European Union, the German Ambassador to Nigeria, the Country Director GIS, donor members, we as a Parliament of the Federal Republic of Nigeria are in total support of this initiative, C4All initiative, which is Sustainable Energy for All in Nigeria. This is a program that is intended to acquire accurate data with integrity for the purpose of planning in the electricity industry. This program was implemented and supported by the German government. We helped Nigeria in planning properly for the future of electricity in this country. And therefore, as a parliament, we are in total support of this initiative by the federal government of Nigeria and the German government.